Welcome to In Design Mode. I am Theron, and I will be doing some general reads this month. Last month in July, I did just business and career, and I decided this month I would just do some general. So whatever comes up is the message that you're going to get, which is awesome. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you stay. So subscribe, click that subscribe and the bell so you'll know when I post something. If you're returning, thank you, and I appreciate you coming back. And make sure you all like, comment, share, anything. I would like to hear any feedback you have, especially if any of the reads resonate with you. So I'm not real talkative, so I don't go through a whole spiel. At least I try not to. Yeah, I just want to make sure you know that you can like, subscribe, and look for some. I'm gonna do some series for astrology series, like talking about houses and the planets and what have you. That should be coming up probably the next couple of weeks, at least a portion of that series. So that's the only other thing that I would want to announce right now. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. For your September reading, it's going to be a general read. Okay. All right. All right. Cancer. Let's see what message we have for you. What message do we have for Cancer for the month of September? What message for the month of September? Come on, Cancer. Okay, so all right, Cancer, you have also been going through some transformation, which is awesome. So you probably met with a decision, and one decision was to stay where you were at. The other decision was for you to step out of your comfort zone. That could have been taking on a new job, just taking on a new phase of your life, traveling somewhere that you've never been. It could have been any one of those things. But you're finding that that decision was the best decision that you have made. Or if you're met with that decision now, the one you're going to make is going to be the right one for you. It's going to take you definitely going within, connecting and aligning with your higher power. This is the High Priestess. And it's going to take you shedding that old skin. This is Judgment card. Allowing yourself to ascend to that vibrate higher. And what the outcome is going to be, you're going to create. You're going to birth something new that the world needs. The world is looking for. You're going to birth it. It's also could mean that when I said travel, you could be traveling the world doing whatever this thing is that is going to be your new adventure. But you're on your way. Yeah, it's a lot of in this reads that I've been doing, it's a lot of validation that Spirit, even though you might be going through some hard times or just coming through, Spirit is there with you the entire time. All three of these are major arcanas. So this is on, to me, something coming from more of a spiritual level, more of a something like outside of a human event, if you will. This is something that you may have been called to do, and you know, you had to make the decision. Am I going to do this or not? And in making the decision and starting that first step, you knew you had to align and let go of part of the old self that you had. And once you put in that work, you'll begin to birth new things or grow new things or manifest new things. I really think, like, because you know the Empress is usually like for birthing and that new idea, that new something for the greater good of everyone, for the greater good of the whole, a greater good of the collective. This will be something that you will share with the world. This is not just something that makes your life a little easier or the people around you a little easier. This is something that you're going to make the world easier, you know, make it benefit the world. This is bigger than what you're dreaming right now, but you're destined to go there. But it will take you letting go of who you used to be, vibrating higher, aligning to your higher self, aligning to spirit. Yeah, this is great. It's great. It's gonna take work, but I believe you're ready. You're ready. You have that calling, and it's time for you to put things in motion so you can give the world what there is looking for. It's coming from you. So Cancer, yeah, we're gonna pull an oracle card here from my Enchanted Map Oracle. Colette Baron Reed is the creator of it. Hold on, we're not really. Hold on. They're brand new, so I do have a slight problem trying to get. There we go. Got it. That one fell out. Okay. We got one over here. We actually have two. See, that's so okay. We have 49, the Talisman. And we have 35, Education. Let's see what we got here. 49, the Talisman. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on the journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best route along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. This to me is you learned your lesson. Because of probably what the lesson, you've learned to align. You learned to let go of the old you, and the new you is making better decisions and going forward. So I think that goes together a little bit there. And then we have Education. Here's this here again. if you can see what, I know it's a glare. She's reading something and like the book is coming alive. All right. It says, life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Okay, wisdom comes, talking about wisdom. Again, wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school. Ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can be more clearly understood. Or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is a time to be teachable, open to changing your perceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all, I don't know yet. So, both of these cards talk about wisdom. And I feel like one is telling you, one side of this wisdom is telling you that you already have what it takes. You have the lessons, you've learned them. Use that wisdom. The other one is telling you that you still need to be mentored. You still need to be a student. You don't know it all. So I guess if I had to look at this and know that you have transcended, you're working at a higher vibration, and you do have something to give to the world. The talisman is probably letting you know that you are ready to go into the final step, but just remember that you're still a student. You're still trying to, I guess I want to say figure out that make sure you're taking the right steps going forward. You've done so far so good. So don't discount this, because this is telling you still have some more learning to do. We all still have more learning to do. We all should be students. I believe the cycle is we should be students. We should practice what we've learned, and then we should teach. And I feel like, in a sense, that's what this is telling you. You've practiced what you've learned. You've gotten here, and it's time to do it, to learn it, to still be mentored, to still be cultivated, so you can give your gifts when it's time for you to share your gifts. I hope this makes sense. I know I kind of started rambling here, but I wanted you to know that these do go I see where these go together. I see where these go together. There's just two sides of wisdom. It's wisdom that you have learned by lessons, and then there's wisdom that you are still here to learn through being educated. And that's usually being educated by either life or someone, or a book or a podcast or something. So just remain open as you go into this phase of your life where you are creating something what the world needs. Remain open to the messages that will come to you. Leave me your feedback, Cancer. I would like to know if any of this resonated with you. It might have resonated with you a little bit different than I could see it. So, and I'm open to hearing about that. So, yeah, leave your message below, and make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you next time.